Hope you guys are doing good, having a great, warm, cold.
Warm.
Hope you're staying warm.
Hope you're staying warm in this frigid, cold. I mean, we are at least.
Yeah, we are. I feel like there's people in other parts of the country, and it's like, okay, you guys are little babies.
Okay. Yeah.
Tanner is in
Jackson Hole.
I don't know. It's negative there. It was like negative 16 or something. I'm like, no. And he's like out there snowboarding. I'm like, you good?
You
good? I don't know. I've never been out in that cold of weather before. So I don't know how I can handle it. But normally I'm a cold girl. But this week, it's bitter.
Not for me.
Yeah.
Not for me. Anyway, today we have an amazing craft that we are going to make with you guys. And y'all, I know that hats right now are huge. And I feel like a lot of people feel like they have to have a hat press when they're trying to make a hat. Y'all, let me be the first to tell you, you do not have to have a hat press.
You know, if there's a will, there's a way. We'll figure it out.
Always. And really and truly, the answer is simple and something you already have.
Yeah.
So what we're going to be doing today, it's going to be very, very simple. So this is going to be a very beginner friendly project, but very trendy, like a super trendy project.
Yes.
Can be translated into lots of different styles. Maybe this specific style isn't your style. Y'all, fine, cool. Very easy. We are just going to be cutting HTV and putting it on a hat and making it super cute. Now, if you want to recreate this exact hat today, we are running a special where you can sign up for our membership for $1. $1 hair, that's it. That's nothing more, nothing less. What that's going to get is that is going to get you 7 days unlimited access to our website. So if we have any new Cricut crafters out here maybe lurking on the channel, you can kind of like try before you buy situation.
Yes.
You give us $1, you get unlimited access to our website for 7 days. You do get 20 download credits, meaning you can choose this exact file that we use today and maybe 19 fonts or 20 fonts, 20 files, mix and match it, but you are going to get 20 download credits with that $1. What it is going to do is it's going to kind of like a free trial before you become a member. $1 gives you 7 days access. If for some reason you don't cancel within that 7 days, you just become a monthly member. But I really think you all are going to super, super enjoy it.
Yes, and especially if you are brand new to Cricut, because we have our 30 Days to Master Your Cricut inside the membership, as well as other helpful resources. We've got a Facebook community that's super helpful. So there's lots of really good benefits outside of just the files and fonts, even though there's like tons of those, and that's super helpful. Lots of really good process information in there. So, but today, this is a good, if you have been on the fence about like owning a Cricut or getting one, this is a good project to be like, yeah or no, or, you know, but I feel like this is such an easy win. Y'all are going to be like so impressed, and it's so cute and trendy. And this is also a really good sellable craft. Like, I feel like this is something that people, if you wore it, someone would be like, where'd you get that?
Yeah.
Like, can I get one of those?
Where'd you get that?
So, anyways, if you guys have questions, feel free to pop them in the chat throughout the live stream, and me and Sadie will be answering those.
Now, before we get started, there is one more thing that I'm sure you all have seen it in the chat. We do have a program coming up not the last 2 days, because January the 29th and the 30th, 31st is the last day. We have a program called the Listing Lab. Now, if we have any friends here who purchased the yearly membership with the All Access Pass back in around Christmas, Black Friday time, if you purchase that yearly or lifetime membership with the All Access Pass, you do get to come to the Listing Lab for free. That's one of those freebies that we are giving you.
First perk of the year.
First perk of the year for those people. If you did not get in on that deal, we do have a very small price for that program. It's a 2-day, very intensive program where we're going to be so intentional teaching you how to take your Etsy listings and really making them convert. So you might have Etsy listings that are just sitting there, but they're not getting the sales and the conversions that you need. So through these 2 intensive days of training, we are going to be teaching you how to turn your Etsy listings around so that you can get those sales and you can be seen by the millions of people that search Etsy every single day.
Yes, it's going to be super fun. It's a 2-day long event, which, have we done one of those? Like,
it's been a while.
Yeah, I was going to say, it's been a long time. So it's like a 2-day long event. It's going to be super fun. I know you guys like just hanging out with us. Very similar to Make-a-thon, where we're going to be live and you kind of get to see like how we do things. So yeah, it's going to be really fun. Yeah.
So just letting you know, I wanted to try to clear up any confusion. If you see that, make sure you click sign up for it. If you are a lifetime member, email hi@makersgonnalearn.com. There is a code for you guys, so you don't have to pay for it. But if you're interested in boosting your Etsy listings, definitely check that link out. So let's go ahead and sign up. So guys, today we're going to be making these adorable hats. Like, honestly,
wish you could try it on.
What do you mean, wish I could try it on? Why can't I?
Try it on, girl. Yeehaw,
Yeehaw, by grabs. Hold on.
Good with your outfit.
Pull my hair. Wow, guys.
I love red and brown together.
Let me just go ahead and put this back on and fix this, and then I'll put the hat back on.
And I'm wear the headband for the transition period into fit.
Yeah, because did you not see my hair? How crazy it looks?
It's okay. I like it.
It's wash day. Actually, I just washed
I like my women a little rough around the edges.
Well, girl, I'm a little rough around the edges.
That's cute.
You know what? Let's just go ahead and wear this because I think it's super cute.
Yeah.
I love these style hats. And we'll just go ahead. Let's go overhead and talk about everything that we need. So, starting up, also, don't look at my headband. It's kind of gross.
Old Faithful.
Old Faithful headband. First of all, if you're going to purchase a hat to sell to someone, y'all, I cannot, these auto hats are, it says world famous foam front hats. They're world famous for a reason.
Yeah, significantly better than the Hobby Lobby hats.
Oh my gosh.
I mean, we use and buy Hobby Lobby hats, but like if you want to sell these, they just fit and look better.
Yes, so they fit so much better. This auto brand, here, take a screenshot. Are you there? Good. Get a screenshot of that. If you're wanting trucker hats, auto hats, in my opinion, there is no other brand. So this is the brand that we got. We did get it from Amazon. Amazon has lots and lots of really, really cute colors. So we love that. Other than your hat, what else? The other things that you're gonna need are some type of HTV. Of course, we have this yummy brown to do a brown on brown. Boot stitch. First of all, if you guys didn't know, this is a boot stitch.
This is like one of my favorite files. Also, this is trending for t-shirts on Etsy. So if you're wanting to put a design like this on a t-shirt, you could do that.
Yes, you could do just a straight boot stitch on a t-shirt. Honestly, I think it is a way to, if you're in the Western community, into like the Western wear community, I really think the boot stitch is a way to not be so.
It's an indirect.
It's like an indirect Western nod.
Passive Western.
Like people who wear boots know that this is a boot stitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, for sure.
Instead of passive aggressive, it's passive Western.
Yeah, passive Western.
Anyway, we'll go back overhead. So we have Caesar Easy Weed. This is our favorite HTV. We did get this from 143 Vinyl, linked down below. If you order from 143 Vinyl, you can use code MGL for a discount, guys. Next up, we have a standard grip mat. It doesn't matter if it's standard grip. I have cut HTV on a light grip mat. You just need a pretty good sticky mat. Sometimes a well-loved strong grip mat is fine. Mm-hmm. With HTV, guys, I will grab any mat for HTV.
Yeah.
I don't think it is as serious. And then finally,
if I can touch it and I feel like it's tacky enough to hold my vinyl in place,
yeah,
that's what I'm gonna do.
Now, the next thing that I'm about to pull out, I literally just pulled out from under the table. Most people ask, well, how do you keep this if you don't have an actual hat press or something to put in there? Y'all, don't be afraid to stuff literally whatever you can find inside your hat to keep its shape. So I just grabbed a sweatshirt that we had under the table. That's what we're gonna use to iron this on to keep the inside of it structured. An old towel or a regular towel would work wonders sticking it inside your hat.
Yes.
And then what we are using to put it on is none other than the Cricut Mini Easy Press. Now, like we said, you do not have to have a hat press to do this, but you do need a very small heat source that you can manipulate really well. And the mini Easy Press is our favorite, meaning we can get in here really close, make sure that we get everything laid down where it needs to be. All of the HTV adheres to it. So that is what we are using today instead of the hat press. So
I feel like most people have some type of small iron that you can use to complete this project.
For sure. Not
everybody has the hat press, and honestly, y'all, we like rarely ever use the hat press.
Yeah, if I'm making a hat, 9 times out of 10, I'm grabbing the mini Easy Press because it's on my table. I know I can use it. I don't have to pull out the hat press for it.
The only time I've used the hat press is for puff vinyl on hats, because it covers the entire thing, and that's the only reason that I do that.
Honestly, puff vinyl on hats, unless you have a true press that holds the heat down, I've not had good luck with puff vinyl on hats.
I've done a couple that have worked out. Look, I have this one. Hold on, let me show you. I have this Mother one, just so you guys can see an example. Also, you can compare this hat to, this is a Hobby Lobby brand, but I still love that hat, but it's puff.
Okay, so let's go overhead. This is puff on a hat using a hat press.
Yeah.
So it's done, it's fine. There was like this one little place here, but other than that, it's not bad. It looks like puff. It didn't puff up as much as I would think that it normally would.
Yeah.
But I just think that is a pressure issue, and there's nothing anybody could have done about it. So if we're talking about fit, we'll go back to 1. This is mainly the fit. This is the fit of the Auto. It looks good. It's nice. You can tell it does sit a little bit higher on your head. Here is the fit of the Hobby Lobby brand.
The brim just like, it sits out so wide, and it doesn't hold the form of that foam at the top.
It looks more like a baseball cap.
Yeah, it does, but it's not. It's a trucker hat.
It's a trucker hat that looks more like a baseball cap. So if that's your style and that's what you want, that's fine. I will say, if you're wanting true trucker style hat, the Auto, it keeps its shape up here and does have more a square top. So
I like the square top better.
It really just depends on what you want. Like, do you like it sitting up high? I will say this, if you've not worn a trucker hat, this takes some getting used to.
Yeah,
like,
if you're not
sitting
used to
up
having
high,
a hat, yeah.
It takes some getting used to, like looking at it. I also think that there's a hat for everybody. I love hats. Yes. I don't know if you all can tell, but I love hats.
I love
coverings,
hats too.
Everything. But you just have to get it to fit right. And I think everybody can look good in a hat. Just my personal opinion.
You just got to find the right one.
You just got to find the right one. Okay. So let's go ahead and hop over to our, give me a minute. Let's get signed in and I will hop over to our share screen. Why is it taking me to the internet to sign in?
I don't know. Go to your Finder. Oh.
That is the weirdest thing. Okay. You all can't see this, but I opened up Cricut, like the app, and it took me to the website to sign in, and now it's sending me back to the app. So,
that's different.
Cindy says, I think that would look cute with the same color as the hat, as those trendy like ghosted images. Yes, that would be like a tone on tone, like a tonal is very, very trendy. So like if you get an all black hat and you get like shiny black HTV, if the hat is matte, you need to get a shiny.
Or a metallic puff.
Would be so pretty.
Yeah. Peggy says, I wish I could wear hats, my head's too big. Peggy, I hear you. I have the biggest head in all the land. The Kerwicks are notorious for having big heads. We're like 99 percentile people. So I have to wear men's hats.
So where do you, you can't. You would have to take your hair down.
It's okay. I want to try one of these Auto hats because I usually just buy Hobby Lobby.
I like that.
I have weird bangs right now.
No, you don't. That looks cute.
Yeehaw, people.
I like it. That's a good fit.
Gosh, these just feel so much better to me than the Hobby Lobby ones.
They really do. Guys, I swear I'm trying to start Design Space. The devil's playing with the
I feel like with my
money.
hair long, when I wear a trucker hat, it looks like I have a wig on, and I really don't. I'm like, it's not a wig. It's like I'm trying to cover up my like where my weave starts. I'm not. I swear.
Okay, it still says it's starting.
Lots of you all are getting your signed books, which is like really exciting. I love it.
Okay, you're gonna have to give me a second.
What's it doing?
It's
Oh no, you close
not.
out all that stuff, If you missed the beginning of the show, I want to talk to you guys about our listing lab while Lauren's figuring that out, because this is a 2-day event, which we don't normally do 2-day events, but this is for those of you that are wanting to sell on Etsy, perfect your Etsy listing. So I know a lot of you all are already in our Passive Earner Society, so you get a lot of learning there, but y'all, there is always something to be learned that you can learn in a different way from somebody new. So if you all are lifetime members, you automatically get to go to this event. So you can just show up. We'll be sending emails out and you can just join through there. It is going to be live, which is super fun. And you're going to be learning from me, Lauren, and Tanner on both of those days. So make sure you're there. It's next Wednesday and Thursday, which is the 29th and 30th. And I want to say we start at 11 p.m. Eastern. 11 p.m. Eastern. What am I talking about? 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. I'm pretty sure.
I really hope we don't start at 11 p.m.
I won't
Girl,
be
you
there.
got
I'll
me.
be
I'll be
asleep.
turned out.
I'll
Sorry
be
about it.
asleep. Yeah. If
I
y'all
won't
catch
be
me at
there.
11 p.m., I am not going to be in a happy mood. Like, I am not a night person. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Okay,
Is it
so-
working?
I mean, it is for the time being, but here's the thing. I think we're gonna have to update this computer very soon, or I think we're on the verge. We're on the verge. Okay. So, because it keeps saying it up here, we need to update our operating system.
It's been telling us.
And now it's not really going away. Okay, there it is. Okie dokie.
We're in there.
Let's go ahead. Before we go back, I should have done this a while ago.
What?
There it is. There's one.
Okay.
Before we go back, we're gonna measure our area that we're working with, because I'll always like to, you know me, I like to have a guide in there. So I'm gonna go no wider than 6 inches. 6 inches is actually way too much, but I am gonna make my guide 6 inches and I'm going from the top point of this hat right here and putting the 0 on that. And then, give me a second. I guess we'll do 3. Let's do 3. We could do 3 1/4, but I want to do 3 just to be on the safe side. So back over in Design Space, I'm going to come over here to Shapes. I'm going to grab a square, pull that square over here. We are going to unlock the shape, and then we're going to make our width, I said 6 inches, and our height 3. So this, 33, no. There we go. So this is going to be the area that we are working with that our design needs to stay in. Now, I'm just going to delete this right now. Maybe I shouldn't have done that, but that's okay. And we're just going to use this as a guide. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to hop back over to Maker's Gonna Learn, and we are going to grab that cut file. So to do that, I'm going to click Cut File. Once that pulls up, this cut file is going to be linked, or is linked down below for you guys. If you can't find it, we can just type in, I'm just going to type in boot, because I'm not sure if it's saved as boot stitch or...
I can tell you, girl.
For some reason, I feel like...
Boot medallion?
Yeah, that's what I feel like it popped up as. I don't...
Is that what
maybe
it's called?
that's what it is called. I've never heard it called that. I've always just heard it called the boot stitch.
Let me check on the Google. Oh, I wrote oot medallion.
Oot medallion.
Which is a term from Zelda, apparently.
Okay. So it is labeled on our website, Boot Medallion 3. To download any font or file that we have, what you're gonna do is you're gonna click this arrow pointing down. Now, if you do run across a file or a font that you love, one thing that I suggest all of our members start doing is hitting that heart icon. What that does is it puts it in your favorites folder, and I'll show you exactly where you can find that after we download it, because That's one thing about our website. I don't feel like enough people utilize it the way that it needs to be utilized. So I want to show you, and especially our friends that may be on the fence about membership or not. So after you've clicked that arrow pointing down, you can see that it pops up here in our downloads, recent download history. It does come in as a zip folder, so you need to double click that. We do need to open up or unzip that file. And then now it is ready for us to put into Design Space. Now, before we go back to Design Space, remember I said I don't feel like enough people utilize that favorite section. So here I have favorited our boot medallion, or let's say I go back to cut files. And this is very important if you are a member. Every time you see new files or fonts dropped, go through those and favorite the ones that you like the most. That way, so these two are some of my favorites. Honestly, I could almost favorite this whole collection.
Yeah, it was a good one. The snakes and the flowers, I love. Is someone looking for their phone? Who is it? Brooks or Holly?
Courtney.
Courtney, of course.
Hold on just a minute, please.
Courtney's always losing that dang phone, I swear.
It's right here in the studio. It's okay. It's all good.
Bye. She's so funny.
I didn't know whose it was. Anyway, we're gonna go back. Let's go, after you have favorited, if you'll go to your dashboard, that is where you're going to find your favorites section. First of all, I think our dashboard is beautiful.
Yes.
Number one, I think it's beautiful. But right down here in the bottom left of our block of squares is where you're gonna find your favorites. If you click your favorites, from there you can see all of the ones that you have hearted over the years. And it's gonna be fonts and files together. You can separate them as cut files, you can separate them, you can even favorite your favorite courses. I don't know if you know that, or your favorite classes.
Yeah.
And then you can separate them out based on these categories at the top. Once again, I truly think that is one of the most underutilized sections, is the favorite section.
And it just, there's so much on our website, like there's so many resources, so many files. You really want to personalize that dashboard to fit whatever you are often going back to. Like if you're signed up for a course that you're trying to really get into, favorite it. That way you can just pop over into it.
You can just pop over to your favorites.
Yeah.
Tamara says, I always forget to use the favorite tool. I'm telling you guys.
I do too.
It is the one section that I will go back to every single time. So back in Design Space, we have downloaded and unzipped that file. So to upload it to our canvas, we need to come over here to the left-hand side where it says upload. We're gonna click upload. You are going to select upload image. From there, you can click browse. My favorite way is popping that finder back in front of Cricut Design Space, just like this, and then clicking the file that I want, dragging it down until that turns green, and then letting my mouse go. Drag and drop is the best thing that I love that about uploading in Design Space. So after you've dragged and dropped that, you're gonna go to continue. We are going to upload this as an SVG. Now, you can see this does come in as sections. It looks like it is grouped together. I think we are gonna have to, I think it might be attached, maybe not. Let's go to make it and see. Okay, that's what I was afraid of. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna come back here. Let's go ahead and change the color from gray to, like, we'll go with a tan. That's more so what we're working with. Now, you don't want it upside down if you're going on the hat. We do want to rotate it, so you can either rotate this or we can flip it vertically. Probably what I would do is just go to flip vertically. And now all you have to do is size it to fit within the parameters that you have made. I don't want this super big. I do like how it's oversized on the one that we have. I want to make this one just a little bit smaller, just so you all can see the difference between one that is a little bit smaller, one that takes up the whole section. So once you have it sized accordingly, what we're going to do is we're just going to, you can either hide or delete. I'm just going to delete it. We don't need it anymore. But the last thing that you need to do, because this does come in separate sections, we need to select this. You can either attach this or go ahead and come down here to combine and unite. It's not going to do anything different. It's just going to unite all those layers together so that they all cut together. And now we're ready to cut. That's it.
Easy peasy.
Easy peasy lemon squeezy. Now all we have to do is send it to our mat. We are using HTV. This is a symmetrical image, so you should not have to mirror. However, every time you use HTV, you just need to get in the habit of turning that mirror on, whether it is a symmetrical shape or not. So let's go back to one because I'm going to get on a preaching soapbox just a second. Not too much, just a little bit. So even when we are working with symmetrical shapes, if you train your brain to automatically flip that mirror on every time you work with HTV, it's going to become one of those things that you never even think about. However, if you're like, I don't have to flip that. If you're like me, I'm preaching to myself, guys, because I am the world's worst of, that's a symmetrical shape. I don't need to mirror that. It'll be fine, and I'll cut it, and it will be fine. But 3 projects down the road, when I'm in a hurry and I'm using HTV and I don't have it in my brain that I'm gonna turn that mirror on every time, 9 times out of 10, I'll forget, be in a hurry, and I'll cut it and I'll waste material. So back to our share screen. If you are working with HTV, always just get used to toggling that mirror on no matter what, okay? Once you have done that, we're gonna go to continue. It is powered on, it is connecting. We're gonna give that a minute. While that is trying to recognize, we're just gonna go ahead and lay our HTV down. I'm gonna cut off a piece for us to put on our mat.
Beautiful. And this is the StarCraft HTV.
Oh, we did get StarCraft.
Yeah, so originally we used Cricut brand, and as y'all know, we only used it because it was like the right brown that we really needed. But the StarCraft is so much better. We had a lot of issues out of the Cricut brand, and I promise if you're using Cricut HTV and you're having issues, the problem isn't you, it's the vinyl. The adhesive is just like, I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if it's like getting old on the shelves and not working, but every time I buy Cricut vinyl, y'all, someone asked me to make them a t-shirt, and they needed it the next day. And I was like, just run to Walmart. They wanted neon colors. I was like, I'll go to Walmart, get some neon yellow, pink, and green. Had to end up going back to Walmart to get, and I said, y'all have to pick a different color palette because I'm not buying Cricut vinyl. I said, none of it stuck. None of the colors stuck. Yeah, and I was like, what is going on?
Crazy.
Yeah, it was awful.
Okay, so after now it has recognized our machine. We are cutting this on everyday iron-on, and we're just going to load this in and send it through our Cricut to cut. Now, while this is cutting, I do want to address a question that someone asked. Our friend Deborah asked, do you need to mirror printable HTV? Deborah, printable HTV is still heat transfer vinyl, but it honestly is a completely different material, and there are a lot of different things that work with printable HTV that don't with regular HTV. So if you are curious, we have a lot. If you could find her a good printable HTV tutorial, Alicia will link that for you. Go watch that printable HTV tutorial. In short, no, you're not gonna mirror printable HTV, because think of printable HTV as a t-shirt version of sticker paper.
Yes.
That's a really good comparison. It's like the t-shirt version of how you would make a sticker. Very similar.
They make heat transfer tape to get it off. So like if you've got an image that's super detailed, you're going to want to have heat transfer tape, or it's called TTD mask, which you can get at 143 Vinyl. I'm trying to find a good tutorial. We've got a bunch, but they're all older. I guess it's
maybe it's time to do some more printable HTV.
Yeah, maybe it's time.
Okay, So we're gonna go overhead. Now all we need to do is weed our design.
I'm gonna show you all this, or link this one video for you guys. It's got puff vinyl layered on top of it, but I'm gonna link it just so you can kind of see how it's printed and how it works. There's that one. And let me see if we got another one. It's fairly easy to use.
Yes, it is.
The longevity of printable HTV is like hit or miss, but if you're using or wanting a good brand, Caesar Easy Color DTV, I know this is a lot of like names I'm saying, that is a good one to use. Caesar, I'm gonna type it in the chat box. Caesar Easy Color DTV with the TTD mask. I'm going to put links for those for you all so that you can go get some yourself if you're wanting to do that. I know that's off topic, but you can do that. You can use that printable vinyl on hats and everything. So like even if you wanted to do some more of an intricate design, like a print and cut design, you would just print it as if you were doing like a print and cut on cardstock, and you cut it out as if it were vinyl, and then you can just put it on your hat. Let's see here.
Okay.
Did it cut good?
It cut beautifully.
Nice.
Now that we have our design cut and weeded, we're gonna move that out of the way. I do have my mini easy press on a heat setting of 2. What I'm gonna do now is I'm just gonna take this sweatshirt, we're gonna roll it up, and we're gonna, we're gonna try to stuff this bad boy in here.
You could use like a scarf or literally.
Oh, you could literally use anything. Y'all, this is all I'm doing. I'm just stuffing it in there just to, and it's okay if it's misshapen for just a second. You can see I just need there to be a semi-solid surface behind here, because you don't want to just, oh, let me put my hand back there. No, that ain't gonna work.
No.
Okay, don't do that.
We have
Trust.
done that. Yeah, trust.
Okay, now all we have to do, here's a little trick if you're working with HTV, and let me cut this off the side so that it makes a little more sense to you. If you're trying to find the center of your design, if you will take the edges like this, line them up, they don't have to be perfect, but then make creases at the top and the bottom of your design, you will get the center pretty well. Then you can see it just opens back up, and there is a line there and a line there. And now all we have to do is line those up with the middle of the hat. And actually I've done that. And I think that bottom is a little bit too long for me to get it even. So now all we're gonna do is we are going to come in. Now I am going to hold this side down as I press. If you would feel more comfortable, get some heat tape, tape it down, but we're just gonna start.
And it adheres pretty easily too.
Yes.
That's one good thing about this vinyl. Okay, I dropped the links for the Caesar Easy Color DTV as well as the TTD mask for heat transfer vinyl. They don't sell the TTD mask in lots of places, but I get ours from the, what is it called? Heat Press Nation. They do. They always.
Oh no, I've just messed up.
Lorraine.
I messed up pretty big time, actually.
Wait, how?
Because I tried to move it and I realized not all of it was adhered, so I'm gonna have to cut it again. Okay, guys.
Pull it off while it's hot, at least.
I am. I messed up.
Well, this is a good lesson in removing HTV.
Okay, well let's have a quick lesson on removing HTV and fixing our problems.
Yes.
So what I did was I didn't have enough structure behind there. So what I did is I thought I could just squeeze that in there, and then it messed everything up here up. So I had to take it off. So we're gonna do a quick little recut. Here's a quick hack on if you need to remove HTV. If you will put your heat press on the back, and you can see there, I have it right there. You can take a weeding tool and very gently, once it warms up, we can start removing it.
And it just comes right up.
It's not warmed up yet.
Now, sometimes it will leave a little bit of
a residue.
Residue, yeah.
Yeah, this one actually is going to leave a little bit of a residue, but it's okay because I'm just going to lay my other color right back down where it was.
Yeah, and we're about to be putting it right on top of it, so. No big deal.
This was not a good thing to mess up on, to be real honest.
Oh, someone said use your spatula.
I mean, you can, but I don't think it's going to get under there. I don't think it's going to pick it up like it should.
Yeah. Well, hey. Is it going to come off at all?
Oh, yeah, I'll make sure it comes off. You don't worry about that. You might have to go to one, Sadie, because I'm having to hold it like this. You just stay chatting with them, girly pop.
We can chit chat. So yeah, obviously we're gonna run into issues just the same as you all do, and sometimes it happens on the simplest projects, like things that you
like
are
this.
Just, yeah,
this is something that I should have been able to do in my sleep.
Yeah,
but you see what we're working with.
Get a little too confident.
You do.
You do, and that's just a part of it. And making mistakes is also a part of it. If we didn't make mistakes, y'all, we're probably making the most mistakes. That's how we learn what's right and what's wrong. So, and you guys usually really
I do know one thing. This mistake is making me sweat, and I'm about to have to take this off.
Take your vest off. Don't be sweating, girl.
Okay. While I will figure that out in a minute, what I need to do right now.
Hat?
No.
Okay.
No, I don't. Because we're going to show you what I'm going to show you. If I cannot get that, I'm going to cut it. If I cannot get this off, I'm going to show you exactly what I would do to fix it and still save the project.
Okay, I'll piddle while you recut.
Oh, you don't even have to piddle if you don't want to. I'm just going to, I would show them I'm going to show them what I would do.
Okay.
First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to recut me some vinyl.
She's toasting. She's toasting.
So we'll go back overhead. I'm just going to recut some vinyl here.
I mean, this baby is adhered, you know?
Yeah, I know. I mean, the part that I got adhered, it adhered really well.
Yeah, she's like, you put me on here. You said you wanted me to be on here.
I know. She said no takesies backsies.
You can feel the heat hard, too.
I know, girl. Just leave it alone. I want to show them if this happens to them. I want to show them what I would do.
Okay. Not us like putting a friggin' indention in here.
That's another reason why I'm not going to worry about it too much.
Yeah. Okay.
Let me see it. While that cuts, I'll just work. I'll figure something out. You can't scrape too much on this material.
Yeah, you don't want to mess up the neoprene.
Because it is neoprene. But I really think that I'm going to be able to make this look seamless, and you're not going to be able to, I think. I have an idea in my brain. I have an idea. I'm just boop. There's, what do I got to lose at this point?
Is it going to shrivel up? Sometimes it'll shrivel for you if you heat it from the front. Jenna loves your nails. Blue chrome.
Thank you. I actually went pretty plain this time.
I like a plain nail. I like a nail art too, though.
We'll figure that out.
Honestly, I be just laying that sucker right over top of it. Oh, sorry. Did I steal your thunder?
You did. That's
I
okay.
thought you were gonna like do. I don't know what I thought. I thought maybe you were gonna like just put part of it on and like cut off the part that is still in the hat.
I was just gonna lay it right on top of it.
Yeah, I'd say go for it. Use that as your guide.
Yep.
Your mistakes can guide you. Put that on a t-shirt.
Put that on a t-shirt and sell it right now.
Let your mistakes guide you. Surely Gandhi said that or something. Let's Google it. Let your mistakes guide you. Who said it? Who said it? Was it Gandhi? No.
Nobody. Alicia?
Ziad Abdelnour says your past mistakes are not meant to guide you, are meant to guide you, not define you. So there you go. Some words of wisdom for the day. I have been having some weird dreams with weird people in them lately. Speaking of. I don't know. That just made me think. Well, I seen Albert Einstein and I was thinking, was he in my dream the other night?
What? Wow. Girl.
Do you guys ever think of... No, I'm not even going to say that out loud. Sometimes I think things that I'm like, oh, I won't say that one out loud.
That should not come out my mouth.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, I'll keep that one inside.
Intrusive thoughts.
I do it all the time. Nancy says, I might try. Well, if this was your hat and this was a mistake you made, tell us what you would do if it isn't what we've done. Tell us what you would do. I'm really curious to see what you guys say. Nancy B says, I might try heating it with the transfer tape on it from the front, which is not a bad idea. Like reheating it up basically, and then try to pull it off while it's still really hot. That's not a bad idea.
But that, yeah, I mean, it might could work. Honestly, experimentation is the only way that you learn these things, to be real honest.
Yeah, and then you know next time if you mess up a hat, because like you may. Sean dreamed that we were her neighbors. That's hilarious. Courtney had a dream about me the other day that I bought out one of our local thrift stores that we like to go to, and I came in like hauling tail. First of all, Courtney's standing in my front yard with my kids and my husband standing in my front yard, and I'll pull in with this trailer behind my car. And I'm like, I bought everything from this thrift store. And then she said it looked like I was pregnant. And I lifted my shirt up and a cat came out. And I said, I even bought the cat.
I'm telling you, when Courtney told me that, I laughed so hard. There were tears streaming down my face.
What's funny about it is that I did show up to Courtney's house on Friday with a whole bunch of stuff from that store. I said I did not buy their cat. But I did go to Courtney and Tanner's house to show Lauren all my coats that I found at the thrift store last week. Oh, y'all, if you're a thrifter, the time is now.
The time is now.
Because everyone's cleaned out their closets, which I already knew, but like I just forget sometimes. Some years I forget like, oh, January is prime thrifting season. It is like prime season. So check out your thrift stores if you're looking for stuff. I got a pair of Hokas for $15 yesterday. $15. They're brand new, my size. Well, they weren't brand new. Brand new in the thrift world, I would say.
Okay.
Are you trying to get it off still?
One piece.
Just put it over top.
No. It doesn't cover. That's the thing, is this one piece is not covered. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like everything else I can get covered.
Even it must have moved.
Yeah.
Too much coffee. Oh, a little acetone, maybe. They also have remover for the adhesive, which we have in the studio somewhere. So if you make a mistake with HTV and the adhesive is kind of left over on your blank, they have removers for them. I don't know how well they work on textiles. You may have to like use it and then wash it. We haven't used it a lot. We've used it for some hacks and stuff, but just not often enough for me to be like, yeah, it's gonna work.
Dude, this one little baby honky just ain't coming.
Well, just listen. put the HTV on there, and what you do is go get you some cute patches from the Hobby Lobby or the internet and put you some cute little patches on it and make it a whole happy accident.
Yeah, that was a happy accident too.
Did you burn your thumb?
I did. Burned the bejesus out of it. It's all right. It happens.
Donna's wanting to open an Etsy shop just to sell her fabric, like her vintage fabric and excess craft supplies. That's not a bad idea.
I've told Donna that. I think she needs to.
If you're looking for the books that were signed, those were for people who signed up for lifetime membership, which we are not currently offering. I don't know when we're going to be offering or if we're going to be offering that again.
Okay.
All right, Lauren.
Here we go. We're going to save this project the best that we can, guys. I feel like a loser.
You can do it. You're
The
not
fact
a
that I
loser.
messed up a stinking simple HTV project.
We'll fix it. So we're going to, does it line up? I want to
Fine.
see. I'm coming over. I just want to see what you mean. Oh, yeah, we can put a little patch. I also think these hats are cute to put like pins and stuff in. You know, they sell those cute little pins at Hobby Lobby now.
You know, I have some, and I have pins in one of my trucker hats.
Do you? I think that's so cute. The thing now with trucker hats is like adding little chains to the front of them, adding different patches all over. So you kind of...
What in the world? This HTV was not adhered. Alicia!
Here, let me... I'm coming. Okay.
Y'all, the devil really is playing with the church's money today.
He really is.
I'm going to need to just go pray.
Okay.
I'm going to need to go pray.
Give me these little baby scissors.
Messed up again, didn't it?
Yeah, but we're almost there. So we're just going to keep doing it, and we're going to make it right. We're full send at this moment of our life.
I swear it was not this hard when we were not on camera.
No. Okay. There's that. Where's the thing?
We got to recut again.
Yeah, but we're going to do one, recut, and we're going to add it on there. Listen, you've got to make it work, people.
I wouldn't sell this one, by the way.
No.
This is one that you would keep in your personal...
This is your fun decorative hat.
Yeah. Okay, I get what you're saying. I can line it up at this point.
Yeah, we're just going to...
What happened? Why did it... I guess I'm used... I'm
I
not
don't
saying...
know.
Listen, I'm not saying StarCraft isn't good, because it is good HTV, and buddy,
Yeah.
we know it adhered.
Yeah.
We know we can't get it back up. But, like, I'm used to Caesar just, like, being able to go... Boop.
Like it just latches on usually.
Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe it's the brown. Sometimes certain colors are a little bit more finicky when it comes to like colors and...
I'm still trying to get this baby off, but I don't think he's coming.
Wonder if you could use like a Q-tip and some rubbing alcohol. Unless you think it would
I don't
discolor.
know. Hand me that transfer. Do we have any transfer down there, like clear, that's not got anything on it that you threw away?
Oh.
Because there's a little
Yeah.
baby piece right here that needs to be re-adhered down.
Kelly, I love learning what not to do. We love teaching it too.
I don't.
Oh, Lindsay has a great idea. Do another color slightly off and make it look on purpose. That's a cute idea, like a fun color.
That
like
would
a
be
pink
cute, like
or a blue.
So like you do like an offset, like a shadow, like a
Yes.
drop shadow.
Okay, what color do we want?
Pink for sure.
Okay.
Okay, we're gonna fix this corner too, and then we're gonna do what Lindsay suggested and kind of make it look like a, I don't know, like a glitch. You know how like 3D stuff looks glitchy? We'll try that. We gotta weed this corner to fix this corner that came up. Oh gosh, guys, I'm so sorry.
I actually think this might turn out really cute. Okay, brought you some color options. The pinks. What color? What shade? Like deep pink. I was no baby pink. Baby. Okay.
I think so.
I can do that.
Oh, I'm weeding the wrong side, y'all. I'm weeding the wrong side. Okay, so this time we're not going to double it up. I'm going to show you exactly what I'm going to do. Is this what you were going to do? Like cut this corner out?
Yeah, just cut out the section you need.
Yep. Okay.
And these lines right here, I had to snip.
So this is the section that we need, starting there. And then we don't need anything above that line, so I can cut this guy off.
Oh, people are saying bright orange. That's not a bad idea. I'm worried about this.
We also don't need...
This is like blurple. I was wanting like a denim color.
This down here.
I mean, you can still put that on there though.
You can, but you don't have to. I wouldn't if I didn't have to, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I would probably just do the smallest. And like I think I'm gonna cut this off at the bottom because I don't want this doubled up either. Like this.
There you go. You got to think that whenever heat's applied to the HTV, it shrinks just a little bit.
Like that.
Yeah, there you go. Now don't put it there on there. Don't put it on there because you're going to melt everything around it.
I know.
You got a piece of transfer tape. Put those around it to protect it. One mistake that I make whenever I'm trying to fix stuff is I'll go in with my dang press.
Oh, all the time.
Yeah, and you'll hit that vinyl on top with the press and it messes up your whole project. Light blue, taking votes. What everybody say? Pink, light blue.
Okay.
I had this green too. I don't know about it. I really like, I'm just obsessed with that powder blue we just got in.
Oh, I do like that powder blue a whole lot.
I know. I feel like with brown.
I may do that. This is a little bit like surgery.
And then whenever we place that second one, it's going to have to go like up and to the right just a little bit to cover those mistakes on the top right corner.
I swear that thing was still trying to pull up.
Light pink, light blue,
Okay.
light pink, light.
There's that corner fixed.
Okay.
Oh, it's blue for
Yeah.
sure.
I thought that blue would look good with the brown.
Okay, so we are gonna fix this right here too. Watch. Hold up. Hold up, wait a minute.
This blue is from StarCraft. We just got it in. I want to say it's called powder blue. It's gorgeous. It's giving Cinderella.
It is so pretty. Is this the blue? No, we got adhesive vinyl.
Yeah. This is like the literal perfect Cinderella blue to me. So pretty.
Okay, we're going with blue. And we're gonna fix this little honky guy right there. Everyday iron on. And y'all are really gonna see how we fixed multiple mistakes today.
Yep, they are loving it, so that's good.
I'm glad you all love it because your girl Lauren is stressed.
You're doing fine. You don't seem stressed about what
I'm
you do.
glad I don't seem that way.
You don't seem stressed to y'all, but I know what Lauren is when she's stressed. Peggy says, this is great to see because if it happened to me, I probably would have just trashed the entire hat, but it shows I could save it.
We don't trash stuff.
Yeah, everyone's like, that would have been in the trash for me 15 minutes ago. Why trash it? It's about to be so cute. I like my stuff a little bit messy, like truly. So it doesn't bother me. Like I even like the idea that I'm going to be able to add like pins to the hat and patches and like make it look different, you know, it's going to give it character.
I like the size of this one better than this oversized.
Wait, are those two different size hats?
No, look at the size of the design.
Oh, okay.
The size of the design is bigger. So this is the smaller size, this is the larger size. I think I like the smaller size.
Yeah.
I think I like the smaller size. Okay.
For sure.
We're going to see what this looks like.
You want me to iron it on there?
No, girl. Okay. No, girl. I'm going to see it through.
Got to see it through.
I got to see it through, my boy. I got to see it through.
Oh, man.
I'm not a quitter.
You are not a quitter. I'm really excited to see how this actually comes out now.
Who suggested this? Lindsay?
Was it Lindsay? Who told us to do this?
It was one of our I think her name is Lindsay, but it's not Lindsay Crittenden.
Oh, okay. Crittenden. Lindsay Lou. Oh, Susie Q. Do you guys remember Susie Q on Disney Channel?
Yes.
That's one of my favorites. Such a good movie. Oh, that would be a sick Halloween costume for Disney World.
Yeah, it would.
I've been brainstorming Halloween costumes because we're going to Disney in October and all of us are dressing up. I was going to do a family costume, but Ruby wants to be Elsa. I don't want to do Frozen again, so I'm going to let her be who she wants to be, but I'm going to be who I want to be because I am a kid of that part.
This blue is, oh my, I cannot with this blue right now.
She's gorgeous.
I'm a stickler for colors, guys. Alicia and I both are.
Yeah.
And this blue, whew.
Oh, glacial blue? Is it glacial blue? Holly just sent me a text with the link to glacial blue. Cute. This HTV is not a cool pill. It's like a warm pill.
It's not a hot pill. We know that. We learned that today.
Definitely not. Yeah, this is glacial blue from Caesar Easy Weed. Okay. We ordered it from Vinyl and Tool Supply.
Oh, we did?
Yep.
Oh my God.
This is like the happiest accident we've ever had. That is just cute.
That is divine. Okay.
Honey, this is a full recovery.
A true full recovery.
Well,
I'm not knocking it yet.
Really
I'm not.
yet.
It's not.
We gotta wait. Don't you be pulling that thing off so fast.
All right, honky.
Peel it slow. You don't want to peel it too fast or be goofing. Oh my gosh, it looks so good on the camera.
You're about to be new boot goofing.
That is new boot goofing. Everybody's like freaking out. I'm freaking out on the inside, on the outside. What mistake, Chrissy says. Okay, this is like even cuter. I could not deal. Love it. It was meant to be, Nancy B says. It was meant to be, honestly. That blue, everything just worked out. Now, if you were to do this on another color hat, your first layer needs to be the same color as the back of your trucker hat, in my opinion. To really... look how cute! That's so cute!
That's a full save right there, y'all. You just saw it happen. That's a full save.
You just shot a 3-point shot at the buzzer. I mean, that is a hole-in-one, baby.
Yeehaw!
Okay, I can't. Let me upgrade you. Let me upgrade you. That looks so cute.
Okay, guys. I pulled it back.
Nothing Lauren loves more than turning things around. I mean, that... like what Lauren just did. She can see herself. That is so cute. Everybody loves. Let me see.
Okay, here.
Oh my.
Is that not so cute?
I mean, this looks flawless. That's amazing. I cannot deal. Everyone
It looks like
loves
it has a true drop shadow now.
Yeah, what the heck? And the color just pops. This is just money right here. So don't give up on your dreams.
Don't give up. Don't quit your day job.
Don't quit your day job. I love
Actually,
it.
if you want to craft all day, do quit your day job.
Yeah, if you're willing to go that far, quit your day job.
Yeah. Okay, guys. So,
Anyways, next week.
oh, they said they need it up close.
Oh,
I ain't
okay.
afraid to show you it up close.
Yeah, no, it looks really good.
Can I see that up close, Sadie? There you go.
Oh,
Up
yeah.
close.
Gorgeous, gorgeous.
There you go.
I love it. Okay, so to all of our folks out there who are feeling pumped, feeling inspired, wanting to start selling their crafts, we are doing an event next week. We're going to be teaching you guys how to make amazing listings on Etsy that convert to sales. And things like this are things that you can sell on Etsy. Like, these are so cute. We're going to be talking about some print-on-demand stuff, all of the things. If you want to make money on Etsy, you need to be there. If you're already selling on Etsy, you need to be there. If you're even the slightest bit interested, it's going to be such a fun event. If you're a lifetime member, you get to go. Free ticket. This is your first part this year, and it's only January. So make sure that you all are there. We're going to put the link in the description and in the chats.
We did have a friend ask, did you offset it a little bit? No, I actually just cut the exact same design and I just moved it up to the right a little bit.
Yeah.
Just so it looks like it has a drop shadow.
Yeah. And it does.
Oh,
I love that. I'm obsessed with it.
That's so cute.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going to be talking about this.
I know.
Oh, that's so funny.
They're saying it's better than the original. I mean,
The blue, yeah, it's just popping. I would have never thought to do that.
it's giving very it looks like turquoise
yes,
almost, like brown and turquoise.
The brown makes it look more turquoise too.
Yeah.
Yeah, I love it.
I think it's super cute. I love it.
We will be there. I said 11 earlier, but let me double check this for you all because I don't want to tell you wrong. Let's see. I've got the sign up here.
And while she's finding that, if you go to that page to sign up as a lifetime member, there is a special code. If you don't have that code, email customer service hi@makersgonnalearn.com.
Yes, so it starts at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard. We will be giving away a MacBook Air.
Yes.
If you didn't already have the incentive, there you go. There's going to be a digital workbook. It's a 2-day live experience. You're going to get a replay for life. So if you sign up and you miss it, you can watch it later on too.
Absolutely.
So, all right. Well, we will see you guys there next Wednesday.
We'll see you back here next Wednesday and then at the listing lab Thursday. It is Wednesday, Thursday.
We'll be live in the listing lab. We will not be live on the channel next Wednesday.
Okay, you heard it here, guys. If
Yep.
you want to see us next week, get signed up for the listing lab.
Yep. All right.
Okay,
See y'all later.
Bye, guys.